Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Voiceovers channel. I'm King Ironic Glowmine here with
24K Logan.
and today we are reviewing
Evil Dead Rise, directed by Lee Cronin and starring Lily Sullivan and Alyssa Sutherland.
So my friend Cameron, shout out to you, Cameron. He told me to go watch this movie, and I was like, I'll add it to the list. And I didn't expect to go to the movies, but I was like, well, this movie, so we went to go see it today. What was your rating?
You know what? I'm really not into horror movies like that, but I think I would have to give it. I'm gonna say a 7, a strong 7.5 out of 10.
I'll give it 8.5.
Okay, so that what average 8 then?
Yeah, average would be 8 out of 10 then. Spoiler. Well, it's not really a spoiler because we can't really describe everything that happens. You really have to watch the movie to understand it.
Yeah.
But as a horror movie, it was a good horror movie. Would I say it was scary? In certain aspects, yeah.
It was more blood and gore than scary.
The
Scary
gore,
movies don't really, or horror movies don't really scare me anymore. It's all about the blood and gore moments where I just turn my head. It's a scene at the beginning. I won't go into depth with it, but it's a scene at the beginning that was very, like...
You have to watch it and you be like...
Yeah, I literally leaned over the seat and turned my head like
yeah, because we was leaning, we was like, oh my goodness, I know that hurt.
But I would say sometimes it gets kind of overdone with the blood and gore. Like certain things I'm like, was that really called for? Yeah. But then it's a horror movie and we're in 2023, so they gotta be extra.
They executed it better than a lot of movies. I don't know what the budget was for it. I'll paste the budget here. But probably wasn't like the highest quality budget film, but they used their budget a lot towards the blood and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to give y'all a brief description of what it's about, for those of y'all that don't know, it's about two sisters that reunite, but it's interrupted by the events of the evil.
Yeah.
And that leads to a lot of downfalls for that entire family. Yeah. It actually was better than I thought it would have been. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not really into horror movies like that. I've never been into horror movies.
Yeah, because it's not 1980s. It's not the early 2010s. It's hard to get a good horror movie nowadays.
It lacks originality sometimes.
Yeah, this one was. It was a typical. You found this, and now you're dealing with the pain of everything because they discovered something that they really shouldn't have.
Exactly. And shout out to Lily Sullivan as Beth. She killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, from the moment she stepped foot on camera, I don't want to say that she carried that movie, but like
everybody did their part. Actually, everybody did their part.
She's the definite MVP of that movie. Yeah, shout out to Lily Sullivan.
Shout out to you. Cause like gore never really bothered me. It didn't even bother me in the movie, but like when I'm watching the movie, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
And then you just start imagining like,
what if that was you?
Yeah, exactly. What if this happened to me? Like, I guess we could say one thing that happened. It was a scene where, I'm not gonna say who, someone had got their scalp ripped off, and that was just, I'm like,
I was like,
never seen that.
Cause like I saw her grab her thing. I'm thinking she's gonna pull her hair. I'm like, this gonna hurt. But when I seen the scalp,
and I guess they tried to be funny with it because they said something about who's the brain infected now, and then we actually see them pull the scalp up. Yeah. Kind of a corny joke, but a funny joke at the same time.
I could see them doing a sequel easy.
You think?
You see how the movie ended, so you know.
True. They'll do a sequel. They'll do a sequel. While we're on the topic of horror movies, what is your all-time favorite horror movie?
Saw, the Saw franchise. Ooh. The traps that was used in Saw, the bear trap especially. I loved it. The Saw movies, Jigsaw, Billy the Doll, just that whole era was nice.
For me, it would be between the Halloween franchise and the Chucky franchise.
Yeah, the early Chucky's was good. The later ones.
Yeah, the later ones was.
I mean, to see the Chucky and Child's Play, that's really it. Anything after that?
The Bride of Chucky is my personal favorite.
I like to see the Chucky.
Really?
That the dog kill when they what did they do? They had took two strings and they pulled a dude's head off.
I remember that.
That was my favorite scene. That one right there was like,
As y'all can see, this man is really into blood and gore.
Yeah, I'm not like no psycho or nothing. I see scenes and I'm like, this is cool.
He's a psycho, y'all.
Yeah, there's one YouTuber named Dead Meat, James H. Janice, shout out to you. Yeah, he reviews horror movies, so
okay.
He's big
you out, bro.
Yeah. I'll put him in the link. You ain't never seen Dead Meat before?
Never.
I'll have to show you those later, but yeah. Oh, Final Destination's a good one too.
Yeah.
Cause just seeing those accidents and everything happen, like Final Destination's up there for sure.
And would The Purge be considered horror?
Yeah.
Because the Purge that they came out with recently, some people actually felt bad about it. I
forgot. I forgot what it was about it, but yeah. I didn't like fully see it. Like I said, I watched Dead Meat and I think it was based in Texas.
Oh, they were farmers.
Yeah. I think I remember now. Yeah, it was alright. It was alright, but
Oh man,
what?
We forgot about Get Out. How do we?
Does that count? I mean,
it's more thriller than horror.
Yeah.
But I would say Us is more horror. Us actually has some parts in it they were kind of scary and made me go like, ooh.
Yeah, for Get Out though, it was like a first time reaction. That's what made it scary the first time. After that, it's just another movie to watch. But
yeah,
I would say that was one of the best movies. I
wouldn't say another movie to watch because just like you said just now, one of the best movies of that decade.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a decade rating soon.
Yeah, we'll have to do that, but that'll be such a long list for 2010s.
You think so?
For 2010s, bro, that's like the best movies right there.
No, not over the 90s.
No, are you serious?
The 90s has better movies than the 2010s.
Nah, 2010s
Pulp
has
Fiction,
90s beat.
Lion King, Boys in the Hood.
I mean, you got Infinity War, Endgame, I already said Get Out. I mean, that whole era of
Shawshank
Marvel.
Redemption.
No, that whole era of Marvel though, like that's tough to beat.
The films of the 90s, in my opinion, have better acting, better story writing. They're more iconic, which a lot of those movies are almost 30 years old. So
it's debatable. It's a long debate.
But that's the topic for another day, y'all.
All right, Evil Dead Rise out now. Go see it in the theater near you. Recommend the movie.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a big horror fan, it actually surprised me.
Yeah, it was a great movie. It was a great movie. I loved it.
We left out It. It is
another. The one in 2016. That newer one was terrible.
The new one. Oh, you talking about part 2?
Yeah, part 2 of it.
Part 2 wasn't terrible. It wasn't as good as the first. Another topic for another day.
That's another one.
But we appreciate y'all, man.
All right, we're gonna have them like, subscribe, peace out, catch the next one. Follow our social below, subscribe to the channel.